Well, welcome this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got Anne here with me today. And I'm just going to ask Anne, what problems are people coming to you with that you help?
Hello, everyone. The problems that I'm experiencing are people are shutting themselves down. They are very stressed. They are paralyzed. They don't know which way to turn. Imagine the fox with the headlights of a car. The right metaphor to use.
Yep. And if somebody is in this stressful state, what sort of things might they notice that would help them indicate that they were stressed, or what might they be experiencing?
Look, it could be financial issues. It's going to be health issues. They aren't eating correctly. Their sleep is impaired, and it could actually lead to aches and pains. And also it will affect the relationships. They're going to be testy, short-tempered, they're patient, and it could be from a colleague at work, the cashier at the supermarket, or even your loved ones.
And if somebody doesn't take any action, what's likely to happen?
Well, look, they are closed off. There is anger and frustration that is underneath, just waiting to burst out. And eventually they are going to find themselves inside the doctor's clinic, and the doctor is going to prescribe medicine for them. The medicine will help the symptoms. Unfortunately, it's not going to solve the problem. The problem is going to continue bubbling up, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And as there are other alternatives, this is not a route I suggest anyone take.
And so you mentioned other alternatives. What sort of things could people do to start making some changes or taking some action?
Well, I can think of three. First of all, we wish to get the feeling good endorphins and oxytocin running in the body. That basically we can stop this challenge that has taken over and has made us totally paralyzed, to able to step back, get a bit of clarity of thought, that we can start to move. Okay, so this deer is now, or the fox with the headlights can now move. These are the three things I would suggest. First of all, go for a walk. And this is what I use the word ritualized, meaning you're just constantly doing it, okay, for at least 20 minutes. It could be the laps, or you're walking 1.5 kilometers, which is basically more or less a mile, and you're just walking and just calming yourself down. Your environment, your home or your office, you're out in the nature, could be the neighborhood even, but it's still the nature, and you're just allowing the mind to settle down. That's the first thing I would suggest. The second thing is a gratitude journal. Very, very easy. Have by your bed, and you write things that give you gratitude, that make you happy, okay? And they could be simple. Thank you for the delicious meal I had. Thank you for waking up and taking the dog for a walk. Thank you for this amazing smell from this rose bush next to my house. Simple. Very simple breathing exercise. Number three, a very simple breathing. Imagine yourself a tree. Ideally wear socks or barefoot, okay? In the house, okay? If you're outside, shoes on. And you just imagine your feet sinking as roots of a tree into Mother Earth. And all the black, the ickiness, and the muck is just slowly sinking into Mother Earth. And at the same time, simultaneously, the sun is just shining down over the head and bringing this wonderful energy, just pushing all the darkness into the receiving of Mother Earth. Tips I would suggest to start off.
Beautiful. And so what would somebody experience if they start taking some of these actions that you've offered?
First of all, there's a lightening. You're feeling lighter. Let me just start off with that. And you'll find the gray is just like slowly dissipating. And you're going to start finding your vision again, your purpose in life, which is going to lead to happiness and joy. Yes, it's not going to be 1, 2, 3. It's a process. But you've started the process and you've done it. No one else. Only you can do it, and you have done it. And that is the great thing. It's possible, it's easy, and you can do it.
Lovely. And so if somebody's watching this video and would like to get in contact with you, Anne, how might they do that?
First of all, I would say there are many, many professionals, and every professional, therapist, whichever word, whether it's Western medicine, whether it's a healer, every client and therapist is like a lock and key. You need to find the person that suits you. How do you do this? Excuse me. Testimonials. Ask people. Speak to neighbors, speak to friends, speak to colleagues. And then once you have found this person, ideally, I would suggest minimum of 3 sessions, because the first session isn't always going to bring out the perfect match in each person's mind. And sometimes you need 2 or 3 sessions to decide, is this person the right one for me for my journey, or do I need someone else? Now, to answer your question, to reach me, there are 2 ways. Either you can DM me on Instagram, or alternatively, please send me an email, aren_eu@yahoo.com. It's listed below. I'm here, willing to listen, willing to help to the best of my ability. And please don't be shy, don't hesitate. Pick up the phone or pick up the keyboard and contact me. Thank you.
Wonderful. Yes, thank you very much for joining us today, Anne. And like Anne says, do reach out and contact him. There is no quick fix, but it's important to have somebody who you can work with and who will listen to you and help you get back on that path. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maren. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.